Hello, Scorpio. This is Divine Debut and Kathy speaking. Thank you for having me. This is your July 20th till the 31st, 2016, and I am focusing on love. I am afraid these readings are up and running a little bit late. Usually I would do the mid-month reading, but it has been impossible for me. I do apologize. But I'm here now, and I hope that you guys have all, been going through July with not too many difficulties. Today is actually the 20th of the month. It's the 20th of July. Yesterday we had a full moon in Capricorn, and it was a beautiful full moon up in Europe. Absolutely beautiful, glorious. I hope that it goes. I hope the combinations that come in for everyone are going to be on the positive side. Always keep the faith. We know that the universe is there for us, guiding us and trying to get us to the right place. So with that thought and with that faith, we go on in our lives. Now, I do want to thank everyone for everything that you do for my channel. Thank you, Scorpio, for all that you do. Thank you especially to the people who have bought readings off me. I do appreciate it very much, and that's why I'm here. And it's just been really, really hard with me moving overseas and trying to get organized. So what can I say? I mean, you can only do so much. They say when there's a will, there's a way, and I'm trying to work out the right way. So thank you again. Now, I won't be talking too much about astrology today because of lack of time. I haven't been able to follow astrology too much recently. I've just been really, really busy. So I do know that that Mars is still in your sign, and I can see that. I could see that because you are showing up as the Knight of Rods, Scorpio, and this is the card that is at the bottom of your reading, the Foundation. So the Knight of Rods is a card of quick movement, travel, a lot of fire and a lot of passion, and having your having Mars in your sign, it's very understandable. Now, the first card that I have put down for you is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords to me shows that there is a battle going on. There is a war here, and I don't know what you're trying to stand up for, but I can see that you are standing up for your rights, for your ideas, for things that are happening in your life. The Five of Swords to me is a card of winning over all your competitors. Everyone else has put down their swords and you're still standing with your sword. So there is still fight in you, and that's good to see. You are being challenged by the Nine of Cups. It's the crossing card. The Nine of Cups at this time at the end of July has been very, very, has been showing up very much. So I think there are many challenges with trying to get to where we want to get to, and I think that the fact that the card is showing up is always a positive sign, even though I'm not really reading reversals for these readings in July. But I feel that, looking at the rest of the cards, I do feel that the Nine of Cups is a challenge card for you. And that's what life is all about. We're trying to get from point A to point B. It's always a challenge to get to our goal, which is point B or point C. So I think this is a challenge for you, but you still have fight in you, and I can see that quite strongly in the cards. Yes, there have been a few down moments, but and for a few of the other signs I've mentioned this as well. It's sort of like a mixed bag of goodies at this time for these readings, the readings from the 20th to the 31st of July. there are ups and downs, and I have been informed regarding astrology that, yeah, there are going to be ups and downs around the mid-month. Now, it might be lingering on a little bit longer, but I think the outcomes are quite positive, and that's what I've noticed with a lot of the cards. So, yes, there are a few difficult cards because you do have the Five of Cups. You've got the Five of Pentacles as well, and also you've got the Five of Swords. But, not to worry. Depending on what cards are around and the outcome cards, there are always, sometimes there are blockages and there are hiccups along the way to our path. Never mind. Now, as I said, the foundation card is the Knight of Rods. The past position card is the Temperance, and it is a major arcana card, number 14. Temperance brings balance into our life. This is also the card of Sagittarius. So I don't know if Saturn is looking out for you, since Saturn is in Sagittarius. Maybe Saturn is helping you along, even though Saturn is the planet of, the very strict, wise old man who has to have everything done the right way. Even if you have to go the long way, everything's got to be done by the book. So as I said, I'm not reading reversals. So the card here, the Temperance card, as I said, is Sagittarius. But this card also talks about healing and finding your balance, finding your step. There is an angel here, which is blessing your life. So there is hope there. Now, what's crowning your reading is the Two of Cups. The crowning position is quite an important position. So the Two of Cups shows two people. I like to call them soulmates because I find that this card is a card of understanding, a card of reciprocity, a card regarding a relationship, which is there are two people that are on the same page, two people that think alike. They talk, they speak, they fit each other. So for me, this card is one of the nicest cards in the deck, and this is a love reading. So it's lovely to see the Two of Cups at the top of your reading with the crowning card. So there you go. That's the challenging card, the Nine of Cups. It is challenging you to get to this goal of yours, and this goal is that you are trying to find your soulmate. Now, we've got the near future card, and that is the Five of Pentacles. And it's a bit sad to see that card in the near future, but near future could be tomorrow, could be a week down the track, The Five of Pentacles to me is a card where someone is feeling very lonely, very left out. Actually, it's showing two people here, but nevertheless, there is a feeling of lack here. And fives are all about difficulties, blockages. So you may have been feeling left out in the cold regarding your relationship. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Swords. And this is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Now, this Knight of Swords is usually a very fast-paced energy. And many times we can look at this card as an energy and not, even though it's a court card, it may not be a person. But looking at your cards here and meditating on them, I feel this air sign is quite a bully, because if I was reading reversals, I would think that this Knight of Swords would have been in the reverse. And that's what happens when the Knight of Swords is in reverse. We are talking about a bully. We are talking about someone who lacks feelings. They act quite terribly. They're very harmful. They speak words of, words that are very hurtful and so on. So it's a bit sad, as I said before, to see that there has been someone in your life which has caused you pain, and you know, pain and, I won't say sorrow, trouble, I would say. This person is a troublemaker. This person is very selfish. And this person doesn't really, he or she, they don't care about the other people's feelings. They're not people who look out for others. They are very, very selfish. And I think that's why you are showing up as the Five of Swords. I think the battle that you have been fighting is regarding this Knight of Swords. And one card is a sword card, as is the other one. So we are talking about, as I said, an air sign. Now, if looking at your reading and, as you're looking at your cards on the screen, I've noticed that the Knight of Rods, which is at the bottom of your reading, is looking straight at the Knight of Swords. It looks as though they're coming into battle. So I think, as I said before, you are showing up as the Knight of Rods at the foundation of your reading, and you are going, it's like two knights are, going into war. They're going into battle, and I can see this. It's very, 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 very clear to me here, and I am sorry to see that. Oh, and mind you, Scorpio, before I forget, whilst I was talking about this Knight of Swords, I remembered that as I was meditating on your cards whilst shuffling, I envisioned a snake. It was a green snake and had red dots on it. And I just thought I would mention it to you. A snake literally can be a dangerous, reptile. But I think that there is a human snake in your lives. Do be careful, because this person is someone that you cannot trust. So for me to see the snake whilst I was shuffling for you, do take care. Now, for some of you, this may be literal, so not some of you, it's only going to be a very small percentage of people, if any at all, that this situation is going to be a literal situation. But do take care. I think this was more, this snake is a person that's in your life, and I think we are talking about an air sign, so keep a lookout for them. Now, in the advice position and how people see you, we have got the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles to me, always in a love reading, means a three-way situation, a three people relationship, three people involved in a love triangle. So even though there is expansion with the threes, and usually this card talks about you doing a wonderful job and you are being watched by your superiors, but doesn't matter. In a love reading, to me, it speaks of three people. So that's just another indication for me. And looking at all the cards, we're beginning with the Five of Swords, and there are many court cards. Like we've got the Knight of Rods, we've got the Knight of Swords, then we've got the Queen of Swords, which is in your hopes and fears position. And the clarification card at the end is the King of Pentacles. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 court cards, right? So there's a lot of people showing up in your reading. And obviously, it's not going to be a relationship with one person. Now, for some of you, they may be family members that are showing up here. But because I am concentrating on love for these readings, and this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. Please do watch your rising sign and your moon signs as well for more information there. Now, we've got the Five of Cups in the hopes and in the environment position. Sorry, Yeah, the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups to me, yes, shows someone who may be mourning. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, it shows someone wearing a black cape. They're wearing black and they're going through a mourning period. So they're crying over something that has happened in their life. Now, nevertheless, I don't see this card as a very, very negative card. Yes, we've got the 3 cups that are spilt, but there are 2 cups standing. So this to me speaks of a relationship, and it is in the environment position. So as does the card of the Five of Swords. Not all hope is lost. The same thing I would say for this card. There is still hope there for you. Let's not forget the Temperance card is a major arcana. It's your angels, your guides, your spirits. Someone is there to hold your hand whilst you're going through this. So, yeah. Now, above this environment card, we have got the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is this queen is a queen which has got a very sharp tongue. It is another air sign, and I'm thinking that this is the same person. In some cases it will be, in other cases it won't, because this card also talks about this could be a judge, a solicitor, you know, a lawyer or something like that, someone who's able to advise you. But in my intuition is telling me that this person is showing up twice. I think their energy is quite strong in your reading. Now, this queen is she's a cold queen. She's very cold. She's not emotional at all. She has been through so much that she is just ice cold. She does not look into her heart at all. She goes by the facts and cuts through the crap with that sword. So if this is a person in your life, as I said, they have got a very sharp tongue. Try not to take things too personally. Just know that this air sign is someone who speaks the truth. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. At least you know that they're talking of the truth. So that's how I see this air sign in your reading. As I said, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now, on top of the Queen of Swords, we've got the Six of Cups. That is your final card here. It's the outcome card. And the Six of Cups to me always speaks about someone coming from the past. Now, as I said before, this is a general reading. To me, this card mainly speaks of someone coming from the past, someone who you can trust fully, someone who was there with you, you know, from back in the days when there was a lot of innocence and a lot of playfulness in your lives. Now, this card also speaks of reminiscing and looking back to the past and feeling like a child. So I think that this person who is going to enter your life, and we do have an earth sign showing up because the clarification card next to the Six of Cups is showing an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. The King of Pentacles is one of my favorite cards in the deck. This is a king who is abundant in all aspects of life. This is a very, very trustworthy person. This is a person who is steadfast. This is a person who can take care of business. And that can be literal as well. They're usually entrepreneurs, and they are people who look after their family and their loved ones, and they're able to 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 accomplish anything that they set their mind to. It's a person that you can depend on, and it's a person that's going to be there for you. And that's the wonderful thing to see, Scorpio. As I said, there may have been difficulties, but there is a beautiful earth sign walking into your life. Now, for most of you, for the majority of you, it's going to be someone from the past. And if this is not the case, it's just that this person is going to fill your cups. These 6 cups are going to be filled to the max. 6 is a beautiful number in the tarot. So it's wonderful to see that this is your outcome. So your feeling of lack, and obviously I am talking to the partnered people, people who are trying to transition from a difficult relationship regarding an air sign. Maybe that's why this Queen of Swords is in the hopes and fears position. Maybe you are fearing coming out of this relationship, going through divorce and so on, and it never is easy. But I can see that you are charged up and ready to go, because the Knight of Rods, which is at the foundation of your reading, is a strong card to have there. You are, you are turning on your engines and all systems go. You are going forward. Now, I have pulled 3 Sibilas for the 5 of Pentacles. I wanted to hone in and see in more detail what this card is talking about. And I've got the card of Speranza, which means there is hope, still hope there. Also the card of Belvedere, which shows a woman who is on the lookout. She's on the lookout for someone or something. This card reminds me of the Three of Wands. So she is waiting desperately for something to come in. And then we have the Superbia, which is the card of vanity. But I think here, because we've got those 2 positive cards, I think that the Superbia also means something wonderful is coming into your life. So with these Sibilas being on top of the 5 of Pentacles, it shows to me that there will be a positive outcome regarding this feeling of lack. So there is going to be abundance coming into your life, and that's what the outcome cards are talking about, obviously. A new relationship, maybe it's a relationship from the past because of the 6 of Cups. Now I've pulled 3 Sibilas for the 5 of Cups as well. I've got the Falsita, which is the card of deception. The sneaky card, let's say, that someone hasn't been very truthful, very faithful, and there's no honesty there. So maybe that's why you're feeling as though you can't go on. You're focusing on the 3 spilt cups. Then we've got the card of the Constanza, which means there is going to be that there isn't going to be a change. Usually the Constanza means something that is constant, that is ongoing. And then we've got the card of the surprise. So I'm thinking that because the Constanza is right next to the Falsita card, I could see that there was an ongoing situation where there was deceit and lies and hurt, and that's what this air sign is showing up as well. That's what I could see. That's what's happened. But after the Constanza card, we have got the Consolante Sorpresa, which says that you come about a treasure, something very lovely and very exciting is going to come in abundance, as I said before. Now, I've also got 3 cards which are on top of the Knight of Rods. We've got the Gran Consolazione, which is like the 7 of Cups card, but usually it's got quite a positive sort of a feeling to this card as well. As if your ships are being reeled in, or the goods are coming to you. Next to that, we've got the Prigione, which shows someone who is chained up and feeling imprisoned and not being able to get unchained and to be freed. And then we've got the Giovine Fancula, which means this is the Virgin. This is something new. something new that's coming into your life. So the Gran Consolacion, it could mean, as the Seven of Cups card, it means, choices and trying to make the right choice. And you have been trying to make the right choice, but you did feel a sense of imprisonment in this very unsuccessful relationship, which is moving into the past, and there is newness coming in for you. Now, that was for the partnered people. For the singles, yes, I know love is on your mind because you've got the Two of Cups, which is crowning your reading. And it's the reading is practically the same. I can see that you have come out of a difficult relationship, and there has been a time of trying to get over this, and you have been feeling lack because of the Five of Pentacles. Maybe you're still going through this, and in the very near future, your all the abundance is coming into your life. Yeah. Now, the sun is about to move into Leo, and the sun, Leo is also ruled by the sun. Now, maybe your abundance is coming in then for you. Maybe this person from the past is actually going to bless your life in the as I said, in the period where the sun moves into Leo. And I'm saying this because you are showing up as the Knight of Rods, and you are showing up as a fire sign. So maybe some of you also have got your moon or your rising sign in a fire sign, right? Because the Knight of Rods is a fire sign. So, this is going to resonate with some of you, not all of you. As I always say, I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but just that's the way it is. For everyone, it's different. It's a general reading. So, if any of you want to order a private reading, a personal reading, please go ahead. All the information on my website is in the description box below. So that's where you can order and purchase your reading. So, yeah, abundance is coming in. The hardship is moving out. And that's why you have got the challenge card as the Nine of Cups. And this is for single people and partnered people. Now, I've also pulled another card from my chocolate message cards. And you guys have got the melted chocolate card. And the title on that is Goodness. And let's see what it says on the back side of the card. It says, this card represents the peacemaker and crowd pleaser. While you can see the good in people, being practical of mind and down to earth will evoke a sense of integrity, inspiring others to seek your advice. While it is important to be there for everyone, it is equally as important to set a time aside for yourself. Putting yourself first will make you a better friend, lover, parent, or colleague. And the message says, I allow myself to go with the flow and make time for myself. I remember my true essence. That is your message for this period of time. And I do hope that all the things, all the blessings of the universe come forth for you. They're just dropped by the universe right at your feet. I do wish you all the best. I will be trying to upload your readings for August. I have been extremely busy, and as I said before, I do apologize for taking a bit longer for these readings to be done. But as I said, I'm only human, and I hope that you'll understand. Okay, Scorpio, thank you very much. Don't forget to follow me on social media as well. Also, like, share, and subscribe if you like the reading. Thank you all so much. Do keep well, and I will be talking to you very soon. Bye for now.